Hello everyone, Stasis here, back with some more Metal Gear Solid. This time it's a Peace Walker, one of the most underrated Metal Gear Solid games. Oh, nothing works? Okay, now it does. Anyway, so yeah, we have finished MGS3 yesterday, and I still didn't manage to set up MGS4. Not sure if I will anytime soon. So yeah, we'll go with Peace Walker and then probably Phantom Pain. I'm kind of tired tweaking MGS4 with the emulator. It's a pain in a non place. Like I managed to make it look good, to run pretty smooth for the most part, but uh, but it crashes often and completely on random. Like sometimes you can easily get through a certain place without crashes. Other time it's gonna crash like 5 times in a row. Then it will let you pass and such. Very, very unstable. But I didn't try other firmware for a while. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I just need to try different PlayStation 3 firmware. So anyway, we need to choose the name for a character. How do I do it? How many letters can we have? Okay, that's it. We'll use this one for now. I didn't prepare properly. Yeah, let's hope Peace Walker is not gonna crash or something. My control scheme. I believe shooter type is what we have in MGS4 kinda, and it's pretty good control scheme. Action button, really? Yeah, that looks good.
Want to go around?
Oh, we can end tutorial. I don't know, should we do it? There's nothing interesting, really.
Look alive, ladies! The boss is gonna join us! Show him how it's done, boss! Your first priority in enemy territory is knowing your surroundings. Your life depends on where you are looking and how fast you can identify your target. Therefore, you must first master moving your line of sight. To move your line of sight, use the right stick. Now, when I give you an order, look in that direction. Look up!
Hello, Mato. Why is he naked? I don't know. To assert dominance?
Good.
To show his fake
Look
scar?
out. Good! You should be familiar with the up and down controls now. Press the action button if you're ready to move on. Okay. Next, we'll check your left and right. Look
Our
right.
chat doesn't work again, right? No, it does. Strange. Not complaining the...
Good. Look left.
Oh no, it's inverted. Holy
You
moly.
should be familiar with the left and right controls now. Press the action button.
Can I
if you're
change
ready
it?
to move on. Okay. You can change the controls anytime in options. Go with the method that works best for you.
Oh, it's inverted because I accepted it.
Change stances. If you just stand there like an idiot in front of an enemy, you might as well kill yourself now. At times, you will need to get low to avoid detection. You have 3 stances: stand, crouch, and lying down. To change stances, use the crouch button. Tap the crouch button to change between standing and crouching. You can move in either stance. Hold the crouch button and keep it held to lie down. However, you cannot move while you are lying down. I'll say that again. You cannot move while lying down. Is that clear?
No, not like that.
Good. Next, we'll work on your movement. Use the left stick to move around. Tilt it a little to walk slowly. Tilt farther to run. Decide which to use based on your situation. Remember that your footsteps are louder when running, making you easier to discover. Be careful!
Yeah, since this game was made for PSP, stealth is much more simple. You can't even crawl in here, only crouch.
Good! Now we have rolling. Rolling is useful for knocking down enemies in your way, and for getting away when surrounded. You can also use it to jump over small ditches and other obstacles. To roll, tap the crouch button while running. You got that? Tap the crouch button while running! Don't forget it!
Love PSP games? Really? This is the only one I liked.
That's it! Next, I will explain how to attack without gunfire. You may run into an enemy unexpectedly. You may not have a weapon on you, or you may be out of ammo. You'll still need an effective attack strategy. One well-placed
The best
strike,
thing
the
about
enemy won't know what
PSP
hit
is
it.
that it could emulate
To strike an
PS1
enemy,
games.
press the attack button while
That was
standing still.
the
On
only
my command,
good thing I
press the
remember
attack button
from PSP.
repeatedly and take down your opponent. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Fine work, boss!
And
Next, we're gonna
controls.
practice using the stun rod. Hitting someone with the stun rod will shock them with 1.5 million volts. Anyone on the receiving end of that is guaranteed to be out cold. To use
True,
the
maybe
stun
weeps
rod,
like it
press
more.
the aim button to ready it, then press the attack button. You'll be glad to know where
But
you
I had
can mark
friends
stun
who
rods
were
in
not
this
weeps
training
at
session.
all, and
When your
they
partner
liked
attacks,
PSP for
make
some
them
reason.
believe it's the real deal. Prepare yourself for stun rod training. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Oh, it's a wrong
That is incorrect, boss.
attack. I know. Man, I need to change the controls.
Impressive, boss.
I hate inverted
Now
camera.
we'll move on to CQC. CQC, or Close Quarters Combat, refers to when engaging an enemy in battle at very close range. It is a quick and efficient way of eliminating a threat. There are various CQC techniques. We will go over each of them. Don't get cocky because you think you know them. This will be different from what you're used to. Pretend you are learning it for the first time. The first technique is throwing your opponent. To do this, position yourself near your opponent and press the attack button while you tilt the left stick. Be sure to press the attack button when the icon appears. Now, wait for my command and throw your opponent. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Where's the command? Didn't hear anything.
Impressive, boss!
Okay.
Next, I'm going to teach you how to restrain an opponent close to you. This is a cornerstone of CQC. Grab hold of an enemy, and the bastard's life is in your hands. What you do from there is up to you. Just know that if you restrain him for too long, the average person will most likely pass out. Something to keep in mind. Let's begin. To restrain your opponent, hold down the attack button while near them. Restrain your opponent on my command. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Poor guy. Getting his ass beaten by Snake
Now
himself.
we will throw your opponent after restraining them. To throw an enemy to the ground, press a direction on the left stick when you have them restrained. Restrain your opponent and throw them on my command. Go!
Man, this tutorial is so long. Maybe I should have skipped it. Because I can't remember all this stuff.
Fine work, boss! Now we will try CQC against multiple enemy opponents. You can also take out a group of enemies by throwing an opponent you have restrained. First, restrain an opponent by pressing the attack button near them. Then, tilt the left stick to throw them. By tilting the left stick toward other enemies, you can send your captive flying straight into them. On my command,
Hello, Poogie.
restrain and then throw your
You're too
opponent.
addicted to sleep.
Go!
I can relate to that. Only two guys? Really?
That is incorrect, boss!
Hey, what did I do wrong?
That is incorrect, boss!
Oh, I need to throw him. Okay. Or toss, whatever it's called.
Fantastic! Again! Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Fantastic! All right! Why don't we do something special since the boss is here? Anyone who feels like getting their ass kicked, step forward. Don't hold back, boss. When you're surrounded by multiple enemies, you'll have to take them on one after the other. To do it, simply press the attack button again while throwing the current enemy. Just be sure to wait for the icon to appear. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Fantastic! Again! Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Yay, PSP game mechanics.
Fantastic! And stop! That's it for today. Thank you, boss.
Finally. Comic book time.
Snake!
No, I didn't play Acid Poogie. Never was interested in it.
What's going on, Kaz?
We've got guests.
Time to move.
Don't worry, it's not our friends from Langley. I brought him. Made sure we won't fall.
Thank you, Big Boss.
Call me Snake.
Sorry, Vic Boss.
Listen up. For us, there is no victory.
But in Revolution, doesn't one triumph or die?
We don't do either.
Here.
Thank you. I feel like a new man. There's no coffee like Costa Rican coffee.
So, what brings a distinguished scholar from the Costa Rican government to Colombia?
Professor Galvez comes from Costa Rica's University for Peace.
You see, over the past year, there have been sightings of an armed group in Costa Rica. They're not ours, of course.
Costa Rica doesn't have an army.
Correct. Article 12 of our Constitution states that the Army as a permanent institution is abolished.
The Peace Constitution.
You think it's rebels who fled Nicaragua?
No, they don't appear to be guerrillas. They're far too organized.
What's your government's take?
The authorities in San Jose claim it's a multinational security firm, hired by the Development Corporation of Costa Rica. Lies, obviously. They're bringing in state-of-the-art weaponry and equipment by the shipload.
Where'd they get that kind of cash?
I fear La CIA may be involved.
The CIA.
As you both know, the United States views Central America as its backyard. Even after Cuba, we've managed to maintain a delicate balance with the US.
And your government can't just give them the boot?
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Japan's constitution has something similar. Article 9. It says Japan renounces war and can't maintain an army.
I understand that you and your men have neither state nor ideology. That you will fight any foe. Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country. We come to you, the Militaires sans frontières.
So, you want to hire us?
Yes, as our deterrent. We can't afford to pay much, it's true. But we can offer you this. A forward operating base. An offshore plant in the Caribbean.
Sounds pretty good to me. This place is becoming a mess anyway. Snake, we need someplace we can settle down.
The governments agreed to cooperate. Unofficially, of course.
A chopper for transport would be nice too.
I'll see what I can do.
Hold it. You seem to think we're just a pack of dogs of war. Is that right?
Yes, that's what I've heard. You're an army without a state.
No, we've only left our countries behind.
Please, you must help us.
If your suspicions are true, force isn't gonna do any good. You'll have to find a political solution.
The government's hands are tied.
Go back to your bosses in San Jose. Tell them if they want, I'll introduce them to a negotiator I know.
No, I'm not here on their behalf.
So, what are you doing here?
For over 20 years, I've preached the virtues of peace at multiple universities. Tonight, I stand before you as an educator. This is my student. She came to me to study peace. Her name is Paz. Paz Ortega.
Paz. Peace.
No kidding. That's my name too. Kazuhira. It's Japanese for peace. Pleased to meet you, Paz. Call me... Kaz.
They've got a supply port north of Puerto Limon, a town in la Costa del Mar Caribe. A few days ago, Paz stumbled upon that facility while searching for a lost friend. She was captured. She's only a child, 16 years old. They did terrible things to her, but somehow she managed to escape.
Thanks, Kojima.
Thank God.
She's huérfana. Her mother died when she was small, and she lost her grandparents in the Civil War. She hates war with a passion like no other.
My name is Paz, and I will do anything to protect my namesake. It is my one and only purpose. Please, get them out of my country. Make them leave Costa Rica.
Sorry, kid.
We know who you are, Big Boss. That is why we've come to you.
Army Without Borders.
Miller here. Do you copy, Snake? I see you've landed. That makes one giant leap for us. I'm sending this from the offshore plant, our mother base. The signal is unidirectional. I'll be giving you commands and advice through this channel. Keep your headphones on at all times and pay attention. Also, make sure no one else can listen in. Snake, are you clear on the controls? Take a minute to refresh your memory. Use the left stick to move. Use the right stick to adjust your view.
I need to adjust my controls. Because they're inverted. Alright, this should be better. Excuse me? Left, right. Normal, no? Oh, aim mode also inverted.
To change your
Here we
settings,
go.
use the start button to open the menu. There's no one around. Why not try some shooting practice? Select
working
a
on
target
it.
and squeeze off around R2. Press the directional buttons while holding the R2 button to switch weapons. Ready your weapon with the L1 button. Then press the R1 button to fire. Perfect. Select equipment by pressing the square or circle button while holding the L2 button. To check your map, press the start button to open the menu. The M16 is a standard assault rifle, capable of rapid fire. The over-the-shoulder view allows you to aim with a high degree of precision. Body part targeting correction will automatically shift your aim to hit nearby body parts. If you want to change the aim settings, take a look under Options. Hitting an enemy's vital points can bring them down with a single shot. You can also intentionally avoid lethal shots. Say if you just want to slow the target down.
Yeah. All basic stuff.
The Mark 22 tranquilizer gun can put enemies to sleep. The closer to the head you hit, the more effective it is. Tranquilizer rounds are hard to come by. Don't waste them.
Can we get out?
The facility you're headed for is past that fence. A grenade should be able to take out that gate. Grenades explode. You throw them, Snake. Use the L1
Really?
button to ready throwing weapons. Once you've readied the weapon, throw with the R1 button. When using throwing weapons, hold the attack button down longer to throw farther. You won't throw the weapon until you let go of the button.
So grenades are exploding. Okay.
I gotta thank you for agreeing to this, Snake. Man, am I glad to be out of here. Finally, we can leave all that crap in San Geronimo behind. Break into the mercenary business for real. Let me guess. You're doing it for her, for her.
More comic books? Or no? Maybe later. Explaining to a kid, yeah, it's a PSP game after all. Most of the kids were playing this stuff, I guess.
Are they still here?
Come on, Snake. This could be good for us. They're willing to give us an offshore plant, a place we can finally put down some roots. This is our chance to expand MSF.
We don't need a place to stay, guys. We're nomads. We always will be.
What? You'd rather keep wandering from conflict to conflict? Tools in the hands of whoever's fighting at the time?
The second we settle down, who's to say we won't become the warmongers?
Listen to me, Snake. We're not mercenaries. We're not a foreign legion. MSF's a business. A new kind of business. Look, it's not like we're trying to start a war here. All we need to do is find out who this security company really is.
Come on, Kaz. It's pretty obvious that they're backed by the CIA.
Wait a sec. That would mean...
Our friend, the professor, is likely KGB.
I see.
We'd be making an enemy of our homeland.
And there'd be no turning back.
Ah, this damn thing won't light.
Huh?
Put on some coffee, Kaz. It's time for a little chat with the professor.
I was a heavy smoker. When I got my medal from the Secretary General, he gave me this prosthetic hand as well. But smoking was ruining my lungs, so I quit. I've not had much use for it since. It's quite an honor to meet the legendary Big Boss.
That's just a code name the CIA made up.
Then perhaps I should call you John.
I don't have a name. You stopped using that code name you liked so much 10 years ago. What about you, comrade? What do they call you back at Center?
Well then, allow me to get straight to the point. Land as slim as a whip, hot as torture.
That's the Chilean poet, Neruda.
Central America is the navel of the American continents, bridging north and south. We want this land. We'll build a socialist stronghold, then use it to split the Americas in two.
America would lose its backyard.
And with it, its economic production, shipping lanes, and strategic value. We, on the other hand, would gain a base from which all of Latin America would be well within our reach. He who controls Central America will win this Cold War. First comes Nicaragua, toppling the pro-American Somoza regime. In preparation, we've begun instigating anti-Somoza sentiment and providing aid to the Sandinista National Liberation Front.
You're manipulating Sandinista into overthrowing Somoza for you.
After the revolution, Nicaragua will become a socialist state.
You think America's just gonna let that happen?
Certainly not. After all, the CIA is already here.
And that's the armed group inside Costa Rica.
Precisely. It's clear that they've been sent in to disrupt our efforts across the border in Nicaragua. Simply put, the army now stationed in Costa Rica is CIA capital. But it's more complex than that. The CIA's got something else planned as well.
What?
That is the million-dollar question. Big Boss, we want you and your unit to find the answer. Infiltrate and investigate the facility in La Costa, where Paz was imprisoned. Learn all you can of their operations. Then, drive them out of the country.
You're asking us to settle a turf war between the KGB and the CIA?
What about her? That was all just an act?
You mean her words about peace? She was captured, that much is true. But I've kept my KGB affiliation from her.
And you thought we'd fall for a sob story?
No. I had good reason to bring her along. She managed to escape with her life, but her friend was not so lucky. Why were they attacked? I believe this will help explain. Perhaps they saw something they weren't supposed to. Perhaps they heard something they shouldn't have.
A cassette tape?
Paz took this during her escape. She says her friend happened to record it by accident.
What is that?
A portable stereo cassette player. The first of its kind.
Ah, I heard they were working on something like that in Japan. Didn't know you guys were too.
I believe what you're about to hear will help you understand.
What is that? A Quetzal?
The phoenix bird.
Paz's friend was researching birds. She went out into the jungle to record bird calls and stumbled upon this.
So? So what?
Now it gets interesting.
Poisonous. I need to get rid of it. I chase it back to its nest. You can't. The snake's too vicious. It's all... Many people. I chase it away. It will bite you unless you kill it. Go home.
Paz. Voice print analysis confirms that this voice is indeed that of the legendary hero and criminal, the boss.
What?
The other hasn't been identified. Female in her 30s with a British accent. The song playing in the background was a hit in 1973.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your mentor? Your mission or your beliefs?
I am loyal to
Boss is
myself.
alive in Costa Rica.
As I understand it, she was your commander, fought by your side. And that you killed her under orders from the CIA, thus surpassing her to become the hero known as Big Boss. Well, what'll it be? Will you take the job?
Snake, it's gotta be a trap.
So you still can't turn your back on your country? Then I suppose you won't need this.
Wait! Snake?
I'll do it for the girl. For Paz.
Okay. For peace, then.
Yes, for peace.
There they are. CIA mercs. Snake, you've got to get past them undetected. Avoid combat whenever possible.
Time to kill them all in the name of peace.
This is a sneaking mission. Hide behind stuff. Take the long way around. Whatever it takes to stay out of sight. Your gun is a last resort. It could just as easily kill you as save you.
You're right, Poogie. The game told us about it. And Kazuhira is a piece in Japanese.
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
I'll leave this guy here. Can I change? Yeah, I can change shoulders. Okay.
The indicator in the upper right serves as a compass and shows sound sources. Pay attention to your surroundings.
I don't see any sound sources.
The percentage in the upper right is your camo index. The lower the number, the more easily you'll be spotted. Conspicuous movements and loud noises will compromise your camo index. Your fatigues will act as camouflage.
This guy noticed me. I don't think I need to deal with him. He has some box behind him though.
Hurry!
Get down. Okay, easy. He has a lot of items. And that's it. Okay. Yeah, levels in this game, I believe, remind the structure of Monster Hunter. And it even has a Monster Hunter crossover missions. I think you have to fight Rathalos, just like in FF14. And there are
Looks
some
like
other
you're inside the compound.
monsters.
Security is tight. Stay sharp. A cardboard
Love box.
What are you gonna use that for?
Where is it? There we go. Pink one. Oh no, my aim. No, got him. Oh, it has lesser camo index though. And titles get in the way.
Yes, sir, we broke them. We acquired the whereabouts of target 500.
Acknowledged. Spears are loaded. The barge has cleared Point Bravo.
Acknowledged. Out.
QT time.
Freeze! The cargo, where's it headed? What is it?
Air suit! In the mountains!
What's up there? Kaz, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. You found a radio.
It's got a circuit that reverses the audio phase.
Let's switch frequencies from time to time, just to make sure we're not detected.
I found a map of their bases. The cargo's heading from the marshes west towards Irasu.
Nice going, boss.
Kaz, this place is full of film badges. Dozens of them.
Film badges? Like the ones used to measure radiation exposure?
The radio man was wearing one. And whoever he was talking to called the cargo Spears.
Wait, that would mean...
Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
Holy Mother of God.
Rank A, really? Was I walking around for too long? Oh, damn. Embarrassment.
How's that map, Snake? Think you can use it?
It tells me where their bases are, but it's just a bunch of points. No routes. I need better intel on the lay of the land.
Snake, the professor said he's got the Sandinistas on his side. Said you should get in touch with the FSL and Commandante.
Do they know they're backed by the KGB?
Nah. As far as they know, they're really fighting for the revolution. The KGB is staying behind the scenes. I'm not sure the Sandinistas are aware of what's really going on.
Still can't believe anybody would bring nukes here.
Yeah, that's a shocker. Costa Rica's party to the Tlatelolco Treaty, which declares Latin America a nuke-free zone. Based on Japan's 3 non-nuclear principles, it bans the testing, use, import, or deployment of nuclear weapons. If word of this gets out, Opinol will be forced to act. It'll cause an international uproar.
The treaty was signed to prevent another Cuban Missile Crisis. If the U.S. itself is gonna scrap it...
Latin America is too close to spawning another Cuba or two already. The entire continent would become one big powder keg.
Well, if they did bring nukes, we can't let them get away with it.
Are they planning a test, showing off? Or is it all to keep the anti-American movement in check?
Good question. Why bring them here? I can't figure it out.
Whatever the CIA's up to in Costa Rica, the professor wants it stopped. We need to find out what that something is.
We need to get ready first, Kaz. Repairs?
Working as fast as we can, boss. This place is pretty beat. Looks like hell. But as long as you're with us, we'll make it heaven. No one can bother us here. No state telling us what to do. This is the MSF's haven, our mother base. And with this foothold, we'll back you up even better than before. We're gonna turn this pile of junk into something big.
Yeah, MSF base is a big part of this game. Base management, development of new equipment, weapons and stuff. Welcome to MSF's Mother Base. Mother Base can support your mission in many different ways, from developing new weapons to collecting intelligence. So yeah, I believe that now we need to reallocate the people. I will not look at the tutorial. We have only 2 departments right now. Combat 1 and R&D. So I guess, oh no. Everyone who has at least something in R&D will go there. Yeah, I guess we got everyone. So we can upgrade our tranquilizer gun and get a sniper rifle. I don't remember if it's lethal or non-lethal one. Smoke grenades are great in this game. Okay, combat unit. Okay. Now we need to set the development. No tutorials. Design specs. Yeah, they allow us to craft stuff. They don't important, they're just here. Our ammo we collected. Our camouflages. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Sniper rifle. It doesn't say if it's lethal or not in here. Or maybe it does, I'm just blind. Oh, it's not non-lethal. On non-lethal weapons we have like Z icons. On lethal ones we have nothing. Okay. Well, smoke has blue, it also means that it's not gonna kill anyone. But smokes are very important in here. Like, really good. Oh yeah, this game also has a co-op, but I'm not gonna do it for obvious reasons. And we have side missions as well. Fulton Recovery is one of them. I guess we'll do it, it's a pretty short one.
The boss has infiltrated the area around the coastal supply facility and knocked out the soldier there. But we can't just leave him there to be found. I need you to get in there and capture the unconscious soldier using the Fulton recovery system. Do it quickly before he comes to.
Yeah, we have a briefing in here.
Snake, you can use the Fulton surface-to-air recovery system to send prisoners and unconscious mercenaries you encounter back to Mother Base. I know you've used the Fulton before, but just to make sure I'm not missing anything, let's review the steps.
Okay.
First, attach a balloon to the unconscious enemy or captured prisoner.
Right. I hook a wire to their waist, and on the other end of the wire, there's a helium balloon.
Right. Then we'll send over a chopper to catch the floating balloon with its recovery hook and reel it up into its cargo hold.
And that's it?
And that's it. We finished installing the recovery hook on the Huey.
Wait, Kaz. Something doesn't make sense about this whole process.
This again.
Well, normally, Fulton recovery is for when you're using fixed-wing aircraft. With a helicopter, isn't it simpler to land and pick up directly?
Listen, Snake. You're going to be calling for recoveries repeatedly throughout your mission. We want to keep the risk of taking enemy fire to a minimum. The best way to get that done is to do the recovery in a high-speed flyby. That's what the Fulton surface-to-air recovery system is for.
Uh-huh. What's the real reason?
Helicopters are cheaper, and the repair bills will start adding up once the bullets start flying.
I thought so. Kaz, I know we need to keep costs down, but...
Boss, you really need to get rid of this whole army mentality. We're not the Pentagon. We don't have billions of taxpayer dollars to play with. And besides...
Fine. Just pick a reason that makes sense.
Helicopters have quicker response time. Sounds strange, yeah, but it works great. I promise. You'll get used to it before long.
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay, Fulton recovery is also a very important mechanic in this game, as well as in Phantom Pain. Puerto del Alba.
The mercenary supply base is situated on elevated ground by the coast. I heard them call it Puerto del Alba, Port of Dawn. They have perfect visibility of the area from up there. We did our best to sneak in undetected, but one of the guards spotted us and we...
What is it?
I'm sorry. You'll have to ask Professor Galvez the rest.
It's okay. You've been through a lot.
I am sorry. I just cannot.
You did great, Paz. I won't let your efforts go wasted.
Okay, I guess we're done with the audio files for now. Now we can prepare to the mission. Oh yeah, Snake is unable to participate in here. One of our combatants is supposed to do it. We can dress him up, but I believe there's no reason. Oh, he's not fully naked though. I'm gonna choose the naked outfit. Rations, love boxes. He is good.
Use Fulton Recovery to bring back knocked out soldiers. To use Fulton Recovery on a soldier, get up next to them so the icon appears, and push the action button.
Oops. Easy.
Fulton Recovery helicopter is
I believe there's
complete.
one more guy in here.
You won't get up there alone.
No?
With some help, maybe? Fulton Recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Oops. I may get caught? No.
Looks like that soldier's out cold. Try using Fulton Recovery on him. Mission complete. The folks back at Mother Base will be thrilled.
S rank, by the way. Easy. Plain design spec for the following weapon. Hobby magazine layout. I guess to Mother Base we can set new developments. Develop new weapons, items and stuff, probably. I'm not sure actually. We may not have enough R&D level. Oh yeah, the guys who use for missions, they get leveled up as well. Oh, this guy's an engineer. Yeah, nothing new, but we got upgraded tranquilizer gun. And that's already pretty good.
Snake, I rigged that radio so you can contact our young lady friend Paz.
Is she okay?
No need to worry. She's tougher than you think.
Still just a kid.
Which is exactly why she could be an effective source of information. Besides, that little Angel de la Paz is the one who gave us this mission, right?
I guess.
I'll put her on.
Snake,
Paz, where are you?
Ciudad Colon. At school. The teacher told me to stay here until things quiet down.
Teacher? Oh, him. He's... Yeah, that's probably good advice.
See, he has a radio in his room, so we can talk anytime.
Pretty fancy for a teacher.
Promise me, Snake, that you'll bring back peace, and
I know. I'll contact you if I find your friend.
thank you. Snake, if you need to know about Costa Rica, the geography, the climate, the wildlife, anything, just ask me. I know about its history and laws too. We learned it all in school.
Got it. I have a question. I'll ask. What?
In school, I also learned that peace is an unnatural state for human society, and that war is a constant threat to our relationships with others.
That's right.
So, to achieve peace, we have to create it ourselves. Crying about it won't bring it about or make it last. Each one of us must go and seek it out.
You won't find it without making sacrifices. No offense, but I don't know what peace is. Never felt what it's like. Never even been interested in it.
Snake?
Oh, sorry. Listen, Paz, I think your ideas are admirable. And I hope they turn out to be right.
Yeah, me too.
Peace is in your name. Who better to help bring it back?
Thanks, Snake. I will be here whenever you need me. See you later.
Snake, use your radio to call people, but stay alert. You're in the middle of a mission and can't afford to let your guard down.
Got it.
Need to know more about Costa Rica? Haas can help you out.
Good to know.
We'll follow their transport route. This should take us straight to their main base.
From what I've seen, it looks like nukes.
Agreed. The key thing now is to confirm whether those spears really are what we think they are, and if so, why they're here.
Follow the transport route. Find the nukes.
That's what I'm thinking. First, we should make contact with the Sandinista Comandante. They can tell us more about what's up ahead. But it looks like their hideout's already come under attack.
We better hope they're still alive.
Snake, infiltrate that cabin and secure the Sandinista's Comandante. Neutralize any guards by knocking them out, putting them to sleep, or even using the Fulton recovery system. You choose how to handle it, boss.
Okay. Single player, of course. And briefing files, more dialogues.
Kaz, what kind of shape is that plant the professor gave us in?
First time I laid eyes on it, I thought it was some kind of joke. It was a giant birdhouse, seagulls everywhere. We eventually scraped off most of the rust and bird crap. The underlying structure's intact. Little elbow grease, and we should be in business.
Who used to own it anyway? Whatever shape it's in now, somebody sank some serious money into building it.
From what I can tell, an American university built it as a research platform for ocean thermal energy conversion. The name's still on some of the rusty old power turbines. I'm guessing they must have had government and corporate assistance to build it too. But they couldn't solve the thermal efficiency problem, and the project was canceled. Then after the university abandoned it, a KGB front company scooped it up for next to nothing. At least that's my theory.
How'd the KGB manage to buy a plant built with American capital, front company or not?
Yeah, that professor is quite the operator. One other thing. The plant's set up so that it can join up with other plants of the same standard.
So, they were originally planning on expanding the place, huh?
Hey, let's give it a shot. We can get some more people together and build this place up into a proper home for MSF. You're with me on this, right, boss? Still can't believe Professor Galvez was KGB.
Well, like the professor said, Moscow's hell-bent on communizing Latin America.
Yeah, the Cuban intel services are all in the KGB's pocket. You don't think he's got some kind of ulterior motive?
If the CIA is up to something, it's only natural that the KGB wants to know about it. But I doubt they're showing us their full hand.
We'd better watch our backs.
What do you think, Kaz? Why did Paz come all the way to Colombia herself?
It's a long trip to make just to be Exhibit A in Galvez's sales pitch. She's only 16, still a kid. Maybe we should take her wish for peace at face value. Don't forget to give the MSF staff assignments. Where you place people will determine how Mother Base grows.
Right.
That goes for me too. Assign me wherever you think is best.
You? I thought you were second in command.
Don't worry, I've got that covered. But MSF is still small, and I don't have the leisure of sitting around on my butt all day.
I see your point, but...
Not to brag or anything, but I kick ass at whatever job you gave me. Put me in the area you want to focus on developing most. I'll take real good care of the staff there.
Easy, Kaz.
You probably heard this a million times, Snake, but you should always avoid combat with the enemy when possible.
Right.
We're outnumbered and in unfamiliar territory. We won't survive long in a straight fight, even with you on our side.
I know. Avoiding combat is rule number 1 in a sneaking mission.
That's right. Don't let the enemy know where you are, and attack only when necessary, using hit-and-run tactics to cripple them. It's the essence of guerrilla warfare. Going by this map, you've got a lot of different terrain types between you and the hut where the Sandinista Comandante is being held.
Looks that way, doesn't it? Starting with jungle.
The enemy won't be able to see you very well, but your visibility won't be so hot either. Stay alert. Next, you've got the swamps along the river. Make sure you get a good feel for how robust surveillance is before diving in.
Will do.
Finally, there's the boat repair cabin. The Commandante's in there. It's a key enemy outpost, and security is going to be tight. You may have to let brute force do the talking. You still have a long way to go, Snake. Use caution and don't make a racket out there. Got it?
Pastime. Ooh, she has a lot.
So, are you a student at the University for Peace, Paz?
No, I am still in high school. But Professor Galvez lets me visit his office and study with him every now and then. International law, security, conflict resolution, human rights. We study all these subjects and then use them to build the foundations of peace.
Yeah, I get it. I just never heard the UN had a University for Peace before.
Oh, that. Well, to be precise, it is still being set up. They have started conducting research, but the UN has not passed the necessary resolution yet. Professor Galvez couldn't wait that long.
Oh, right.
Costa Rica abolished its army and has also hosted the Central American Court of Justice. It is the perfect place to build a university like ours. Don't you think?
Paz, you said Costa Rica has no army, right?
Correct. Article 12 of the Constitution declared that the Army as a permanent institution is abolished. It does permit us to organize armed forces for national defense based on inter-American treaties.
Only temporarily, then.
In effect, yes. But in the years since the Constitution took effect, Costa Rica has not once raised an army.
Paz, how does your country defend itself without an army? Especially in a rough neighborhood like Central America.
With the right kind of diplomacy. If we live up to our ideals and earn the respect of other countries, the international community will support us. The 2 times Nicaragua actually did invade, the conflict was resolved diplomatically under OAS auspices.
Doesn't that leave you depending on the U.S. after all?
American influence is unmatched, it is true. San Jose was critical of American policy at the time, but America supported us all the same. It was because we practiced peaceful diplomacy. That is what I like to think.
That's one way to approach it, sure. But there are countries out there who will use force no matter how bad it looks.
Maybe so. I know my way of thinking probably looks naive to you, but it is not like we expect peace without working for it. Diplomacy is a battle in itself, and we have to make the effort to seek out causes of misfortune and nip them in the bud. It was that kind of thinking that got me trapped in their base.
I'm not blaming you. You haven't done anything wrong.
The army was abolished 25 years ago, the year after the Civil War. I learned about the sorrow of civil war from a very young age, the futility of countrymen fighting each other, and the tragedy. Costa Rica learned the hard way. That is why it abolished its army. It decided to pour its efforts into education instead. More teachers than soldiers was the slogan.
Education is essential, no question. Even Che used to teach reading and writing in between guerrilla campaigns.
Costa Rica was poor at the time. We did not have many resources. I suppose we had to pick one or the other. The military or the schools.
Kaz was telling me Japan has a peace constitution too.
That is right. Apparently, when Costa Rica was drafting its constitution, they looked to the Japanese as a model. Only, Japan's constitution renounces war itself.
Unlike Costa Rica.
But Japan has a self-defense force, right? That I do not get. I think I will ask Mr. Miller about it next time I see him. He said he used to be in the JSDF.
Huh. You're a curious one, are you? Don't study too hard. What was that you were saying? Peace is not the natural state of men? You said you learned it in school.
That is right. They are the words of the German philosopher Immanuel Kant. In 1795, he wrote a book titled Perpetual Peace. Kant argued that it is precisely because peace is unnatural that we have to make it ourselves.
How?
That is what his book is about. Is the concept starting to sound interesting now?
Not really. I belong in a more natural world.
Is that so? My grandparents died in the Civil War. If only we had been at peace, they would not have lost their lives. You actually wish for war?
It's not like I want to hurt innocent civilians, but if someone attacks you, what are you supposed to do? A country needs the strength to defend itself. Otherwise it faces invasion, oppression, political subjugation.
If they would simply stop using force to tangle with each other, countries would not need force to defend themselves.
And how would you guarantee that?
Sorry,
but you have to understand how the world works in order to protect the ones you love. That's not to say ideals aren't important too. They are.
You are right, Snake. Thanks. Peace. Costa Rica's forests are more diverse than you might expect. Not all of them are tropical rainforests. Costa Rica is close to the equator, it is true, but it is also very mountainous.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Go up 4,000 feet in elevation and the temperature drops more than 7 degrees.
There are basically 3 types of forests. The lowlands are covered in tropical rainforests, the highlands by tropical cloud forests, and areas where there is a dry season have tropical dry forests. The lowlands along the Caribbean coast are mostly covered by hot, humid tropical rainforests, what most people envision when they think of jungle. The closely packed trees spread their branches out at great heights to soak up the sun. Their shade makes it dark near the ground, so be careful. Of course, with so little light, few plants can grow on the ground, so it might actually be easier to walk.
So even if you could photosynthesize, it wouldn't do you any good.
Photosynthesize? People cannot do that.
Most people, anyway.
The Development Corporation of Costa Rica, or CODESA, was established 2 years ago. Since President Oduber was elected this year, the state has been putting a lot more effort into development.
The corporate state, so to speak.
Growth is good and all, but there is one thing that bugs me.
What's that?
I cannot help but wonder whether CODESA is not just a front for the CIA.
You mean what the professor was saying about the CIA mercenaries posing as security guards? They were using CODESA as camouflage?
I am worried that development is going to destroy the forests, but I do not suppose it has anything to do with this. This is a tropical rainforest, just like Bosque del Alba. The temperature and humidity can be brutal. El Senegal means place of mud.
No, mud. Great. I'll watch my step.
This area often gets flooded by the river. There are canals here and there carved out by water.
Good places to hide.
But they will also make it harder for you to see. Be careful, Snake. There should be a suspension bridge around there.
In lowlands like this?
The ground nearby is harder and higher than usual. The river cut through it, eventually creating a valley. There might be another way to get across the river somewhere.
I wouldn't want to run into someone on the bridge.
The valley tends to be misty, so you might not be able to see the water from up there. Fall and it will leave more than a bump.
I'll be careful.
When a river floods an area, the banks can collapse, creating a marsh. You see a lot of them around here.
I'll need to watch the noise my feet make in El Senegal.
There is a marsh on the other side of the river too. The suspension bridge will take you there. The river running through here is Rio del Jade, or the Jade River.
Jade? Are there minerals around here?
No, it refers to the color of the water. You will have to go to Guatemala for jade.
Doesn't look all that pretty from where I'm standing.
We are still in the rainy season, so the river is a little muddy. It will return to normal once the dry season starts. Rivers are an important means of transport around here. They are relatively calm, and there are plenty of canals along the coast too.
A boat would be more than enough to transport some good-sized cargo.
Like a nuclear weapon.
We don't know enough yet. I'll keep looking.
Thank you, Snake.
Alright, what do we need here? I think it's gonna be a jungle area. Could use something like DPM, maybe?
Survival.
Grenades, empty mags. I think we're good. A country without an army this time. Before we had an army without borders. I guess Forest Camel was a good choice.
It's northwest of there.
I don't remember, how do we turn on the music? No, we don't have it yet. For the call, no. Yeah, maybe it's gonna be later.
You can use the radio you just picked up by pressing the start button to open the menu window. You know you can assign the radio to the select button by choosing options from the menu window. Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base. Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter. Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Okay, some ammo. Yeah, as I said before, gameplay is much more simple. I would like to have some thermal goggles in here. Would be nice. Man, this ration description, it's a bit too much. Covers the full screen. Oh really? That was a very short area. Ooh, I remember something. Yeah, we put those guys down. Oops. Didn't work.
We're We're under attack. Going to
No,
alert
you're not.
status.
Understood. Dispatching reinforcements.
Oh no.
Proceed with extra caution.
I think I should get out. Or wait for
Fulton
reinforcements.
recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Oops, they're here.
What's going on?
I think we're good. We have extra people. I don't remember if you have any prisoners in here. Maybe I should keep a couple of Fultons.
The boathouse should be close by. Neutralize the security detail and make contact with the Commandante.
Oh, I have to neutralize them. Kinda sucks. Well, I have ammo, I have silencer. Shouldn't be too hard. Oh no, this guy's coming here. Oh no. That would have been a bad idea. Yep. Okay, that worked. Let's get rid of a sniper. Yeah, I'll keep one Fulton.
What was
Oops.
that? Someone attacking?
Nope. Never mind.
I'm seeing enemies close.
No! Okay, it works. I'm good. Whoa, 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 this guy. Get out.
I'm seeing things.
Yes, you do see things. Will you move, please?
Press the attack button near the enemy to initiate close quarters.
Damn it.
You've been spotted. Run for it. It's either that or take out every last enemy soldier.
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Negative. We can't spare reinforcements. You'll have to make do with what you have.
I think I got
Lost
everyone.
them, but they're still on the hunt. Stay sharp.
Hope I didn't miss anything.
Stay away!
Don't touch me! Get away!
¿Quién es? Eche! No way. What do we do?
Sandinista's right. I'm looking for someone.
¡Mi viejo! Shh. He's dead. They killed nuestro viejo.
You're his daughter. Then that makes you his delegado, right? Relax, I'm not your enemy. Cuban.
A cigar? I'll take whatever you've got. I owe you one. But I prefer cigarettes, you know. How do I look? A little like El Che, no? You Cubano?
Colombiano, a photographer. I came to Costa Rica to take pictures of birds.
Birds?
Yeah, quetzals.
You've got no telephoto lens. How do you get your shots?
Telephotos for amateurs. It's all in the timing.
Oh.
Let me smoke
Okay,
too.
we can talk until I finish this. Chico!
Tell me what's going on here.
This place is crawling with soldiers. They don't look like private security, more like hired guns. They're loaded with the latest gear from all over the world.
I heard they're a security force hired by Codesa.
Yeah, and I'm Papa Noel. Those guys are UCLA's.
UCLA's? La CIA.
I saw them, setting up shop in town. They're planning to do here what they did in Chile.
If that's the case, what are they after?
Whatever it is, it's not us.
You don't think they're here to push you back into Nicaragua?
Impossible. Too much hardware. Too many bases. Didn't you see? They've got helicopters, tanks. It's like we're in Da Nang. There must be something else.
They have a base near here.
There's a factory to the north, across a suspension bridge.
Factory to the north, across a bridge. Have you seen the big transport boat, mercenary crew on the Rio del Jade?
You mean the barge? It's upstream from here. Up toward Irasu.
Any idea what's on it?
I could introduce you to some of our compas up there, but I don't recommend going to the mountains. We've lost a lot of people there. They take us captive, torture us for information about our compas, and then they kill us like pigs.
Got it! All right!
This was our last hideout, the final refuge for El Frente, after being pushed out of Nicaragua and into this peaceful paradise of Costa Rica. Then, El Monstruo attacked.
A monster.
Y mi viejo. Mi viejo. Papá. He was la esperanza. Our hope.
Now that Papa's gone, my sister's la comandante de la revolución.
Do not listen to him. Papa was a hero who fought by Sandino's side. I am only his daughter. You need a special talent to become cacique. It takes someone great to unite all of Las Compas.
Sorry to interrupt, but leaders don't choose themselves. Neither do heroes. You carry on his legacy of La Esperanza, and they'll follow you, no question.
You think so? My compas trust me, but not one of them calls me comandante.
Amanda!
See what I mean?
El Colibri!
Get down! What the hell?
Es un hombre nuevo, An unmanned weapon! A robot!
No! He won't survive the fall!
Out of my way! Better for him to die at the hand of a compa and suffer their torture. Stay here. As long as I'm still alive, I might as well be paid. Over here! Find Chico! ¡Venceremos!
Which rank is this? I had like how many? I had one caution phase and one alarm. Gonna be bad. Yeah, alert phase. Hey, not too bad. Oh, I designed for M1911.
Snake, what was that thing?
Whatever it was, it looked unmanned.
Unmanned? I'd heard rumors, but an operational unit?
What the hell is going on here?
Not to quote Amanda, but the hardware they've got here isn't just unusual, it's overkill, which means one thing, it's nukes. So the question now becomes why?
We can't make that call yet. We need more intel.
How? Our source is dead.
But his daughter isn't.
Good thinking. We can follow her. Head for the next outpost and make contact with Amanda if she's still alive.
Roger.
So we have more new members, maybe new stuff to develop, hopefully. Right, we got a rifle. Oh, we got a rocket launcher, just like that, without development. Okay, let's put people. R&D, R&D. Yeah, I guess that's it. Okay, what can we develop? M1911, classic, let's go. No new items. Yeah, only cold. That's it. Any side missions? We have a few. Target practice, no limit. Score attack. Do I get anything for score attack? Let's try it.
Target practice commencing now. Shoot all the targets in the shooting range. When the timer reaches 0, the exercise is over.
Okay. Any briefing files? No, nothing. I think we are ready. Yeah, let's go.
Get as many targets as you can before time runs out.
No. This thing.
Commence target practice.
I think I've missed. No, I missed. My aim. Missing. Maybe I shouldn't aim for a head that far. It's not the right weapon for it. Also should wait for a crosshair to shrink. Damn, it's so bad. I'm gonna have a very bad score. How does this miss? I aim right in the middle. Oops. That's bad. Yeah, I've completely lost this one. Oh, they get quicker. Yep. Really? That's too quick. Damn you. Yo, Lunar Bandit, hello, hello. Thank you for joining. So how's it going? S, really? With all my misses? I guess I was just quick enough to put the targets down, but I didn't deserve S in here. Okay, anyway. Do I even get anything for it? No, nothing, great. We can continue with normal missions. Okay, pursue Amanda.
The direction Amanda's Sandinistas were going corresponds to the location of the next outpost, a supply depot. We should be able to make contact with her there.
So more briefing? Yeah.
Can I ask you a favor, Snake?
If you ask nicely.
To make MSF bigger, we need to do some recruiting.
Yeah. What's your point?
I want you to avoid killing enemy soldiers as much as possible and send them back using Fulton recovery. Not much we can do with a corpse except give it a funeral.
Obviously.
Put him to sleep, knock him out, hold him up even. And if you do have to fight, try to leave them near death instead of dead.
And then use the Fulton recovery system. Sounds easy enough.
You know what'd be really nice, though? If we had a way to Fulton recover anybody at any time.
Yes, recruit an enemy. That's what this game is all about. You're trying to build a... they don't like to call it a private military company, but that's basically what it is. Consistent out of their previous enemies, basically. Which is dumb, yes.
To get to your next objective, you'll need to backtrack along the way you came for a bit. Don't get too comfortable just because you know the terrain. The enemy knows you're out there now. They'll be out in greater force than before. Proceed with caution. Refrain from using firearms unless absolutely necessary.
Looks like I'll have to cross the river.
Yeah. There's a suspension bridge you can use. It's the only way across. You'll have to be a little creative to keep from being spotted.
So, I cross the bridge, go through the swamp, and come to a banana plantation.
Complete with its own factory by the looks of it. It's going to feel a lot different moving through that area compared to the forest. Stay on your toes.
Got it.
Also, you may encounter Sandinista prisoners along the way. Try and save as many as you can with Fulton recovery.
I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah, this snake doesn't smoke cigarettes, he only smokes cigars. I guess cigars are even worse for your organism than cigarettes.
There's a lot of banana cultivation along Costa Rica's Caribbean coast. The area is dotted with banana plantations. Bananas have been Costa Rica's main crop since they were introduced from Panama in the 19th century. They bring in a fair amount of foreign currency.
A real fruta de oro, huh?
See, but exporting all those bananas require a ton of land.
Hence all the plantations.
Clearing all that forest just to grow bananas robs animals of their habitats. I do not know how good that is for Costa Rica in the end.
And we can finally start the mission. Should I change the camo? I don't remember. Guess I'll keep this one. Oh, I could equip smoke grenades. Damn it. Forgot.
Careful. They've got reinforcements coming.
I forgot what I need to do. Just to get out? Okay. Easy. Now we have more people in here. Oops.
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
Okay, which way? I already forgot. Here.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete. Amanda went
Oh,
across
this guy
that
was
rope bridge.
looking right
Hurry.
at me. And didn't see somehow. Anyone else? I wonder if he's gonna turn all of a sudden. Oh, he's actually going where I need to go.
Press the attack button near the enemy to initiate
Come on,
close quarters
get
combat.
down. Yeah, items have some kind of a low-level physics engine. They actually can roll down the slopes and stuff, which is annoying sometimes, because you have to run to catch them. So we'll have a bridge in here.
You might be able to get past the enemy by hanging from the bridge.
No, no, no.
Press the action
No
button near
hanging.
the bridge's handrail to hang.
Ah,
You can't
wrong
hang
button.
down when you're crouching.
I wanted to loot him first. That's a pretty big level. Is he alone? Probably not. Oh no, he's alone somehow. Ah, the guy's coming. How did that miss? Oh, there's a document right here. You can learn some new M10 design. I don't remember what M10 is. I think it's some kind of a submachine gun. But I could be wrong. No, no, no! Get down.
You won't have to worry about that one anymore. So long as none of his buddies show up anyway. Go ahead and use Fulton Recovery to bring the target in. Fulton Recovery helicopter is complete.
The enemy's...
Oh, really? Okay, it worked. Shotgun ammo.
Careful now. They might be holding FSLN soldiers prisoner.
Right, prisoners, I forgot about it. I should keep some of the Fultons on me. I think one of them is in this building in front of me. Where the guard was heading. Oh, what's that? Love box, another one. Sweet.
Press the action button in front of a prisoner to take them to Mother Base using the Fulton Recovery system.
I think there was a guy behind the yeah. Let's check this way. Ah, there's another one, I can see him already. I think there's gonna be another one and I don't have any Fultons anymore. Twin barrel shotgun. Don't remember ever using
Fulton
it.
Recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Oh, there's another guard.
What's that?
Nothing. Never mind.
Guess
Look the
not.
other way. Guess not, right? You fool. Can I just quietly get rid of him? Oh, there's ration. Damn it. Oh, we get another... Oh, we get Tiger Stripe, my favorite camo. I think we should get out from this area.
Looks like there's no way around him. You up for this, Snake?
And first boss battle. Most of the time in here we fight vehicles. Like APCs, tanks, helicopters, such stuff. A. Did it take too long? Why A? New camouflage.
Listen, boss. We both know you're the reason MSF's grown so much. But it's time we started putting more thought into provisions.
Good point. A place this big needs a good stockpile on hand.
The Japanese say, You can't fight on an empty stomach. Something we learned in World War II.
Obviously. Maintaining a steady supply of provisions is one of the basic principles of logistics.
So I went ahead and set up a mess hall team. The team members' numbers and abilities will affect the amount of grub to go around. Without enough food, morale will drop. They get hungry enough, and we could start losing people. Anyway, I need you to assign guys to the mess hall team.
Copy that.
Oh, Pasta. Hello, hello. Thank you for the raid. I'm not sure if my stuff works. Yeah, hello everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Pasta, for the raid. It's kinda boring tonight. Oh, enjoy the rest of your day, Pasta. Stream is fine. Yeah, again, thank you for swinging by. Have a good rest. So yeah, now we have a mess hall. We can feed our people. So yeah, M10 was a submachine gun. Never used it. Kinda use this stuff. Magpie. They have very interesting nicknames, usually. Most of the time animals. Okay, I have to reassign my people now. No, we don't need a tutorial. Oh, this is the R&D guy. I know where to put him. Okay. Barrel shotgun. Upgraded Fulton. That's what we need. This guy's gonna cook. No, not this one. Now we need to check the combat unit. In case we have good cooks in here. This guy's more of a cook than a combatant. And this one. And this. Okay, good. Kaz is a good cook as well, but I need him as an engineer for now. Let's see. Oh, it's pretty good in here, actually. Okay, new research. I think I will not upgrade it. I don't need this stuff. Or maybe I need Fulton. Definitely. I don't remember. Do we have non-lethal shotgun in here? Okay, they're cheap for now, I guess. I'll level them up. Any side mission? Marksmanship challenge. Shoot all the targets. I don't want to do it. Yeah, let's go for a first boss battle.
That's an armored vehicle unit, Snake. Either destroy the vehicle or neutralize the soldiers. Take it out.
Okay.
Enemy tanks, armored vehicles, and attack choppers are always accompanied by a combat squad. The soldiers aren't particularly tough on their own. What makes them formidable
Daniel.
is how well
Sorry
they
for
work
butchering
together
it.
as a
Thank you
team.
for the raid.
As if you didn't have enough to worry about
Thank you
with
for
the
joining.
machine.
Good. I like a challenge.
Yeah, we'll see how you feel when you actually have to face them in battle. Snake, whatever you do, don't let them surround you. The last thing you need is to get pushed into the vehicle's kill zone. And pay attention to what your enemies say to each other. You can improve your chances by figuring out what they're planning and using it to preempt their movements. You don't always have to go toe-to-toe to win a fight. Think like a gorilla.
Got it.
That's actually a very good advice. That's what I will try to do. I don't remember how, but it shouldn't be too hard.
Panama disease was rampant here about 20 years ago, putting a lot of banana plantations out of business.
Panama disease?
It is caused by a type of fungus. Apparently it killed off almost all the banana species that used to grow here.
How could that happen?
Cultivated bananas do not produce seeds. You have to remove and transplant part of the stem yourself. You plant them in the fields.
So you've got acres of identical plants?
See, when one plant is infected, the disease spreads quickly. Species lacking genetic diversity become weak. They grow different bananas today, one said to be resistant to Panama disease.
Okay. Now let's prepare. We have a rocket launcher. I hope I will not have to use it, but we don't have too many good... like our Fulton is low level. Smoke grenades are not very good, but I will try to Fulton a few guys at least. Okay.
No need to take out the armored vehicle just yet. Neutralize the troops first.
Yeah.
The accompanying soldiers are armed to the teeth. Watch yourself.
I think I'm too far. Ooh, that was a good throw. Too good. Damn it, I wasted all grenades. Okay.
Next.
What? How did you wake up that quickly? I think I will mess it up.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
No! I did mess it up.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Next.
Really? I have 11 grenades.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
And only 5 Fultons. That's so cool. Maybe I should have taken M16 instead of a rocket launcher now that I think about it. Where are the extra troops? What did I do? That's weird. He's supposed to drop more people. No? I don't get it. And I think I've messed up my gear for this mission. Dude, drop more people, no? Okay. There we go. And they run out of Fultons. Oh, last guy.
Can you take him down?
I don't have a gun to remove his helmet though. Oh, I don't need it. Okay. Got him, okay, easy.
Recover him and it's mission
Non-lethal
complete.
boss fight. Now we have a Soviet APC. Yo, Natalia, hello, hello. Thank you for joining. I guess you are on your way to work. Oh, Beef. Hello, hello. Thanks for the follow, teabagging. And welcome everyone. Again, if you didn't hear it, thanks for the raid, Beef.
Brother! It's been too long.
Yes, Beef the F up. Yeah, thank you, Beef. It was kinda quiet tonight. Oh, do I follow you, teabagging? Yeah, I do. All good. Again, thank you for the follow. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining. We have some comic books tonight.
Amanda!
Oh, you are on a day off, Natalia. Are you going to stream at any time today? I believe it's pretty early for you. Baldur's Gate 3, I see. Normal Friday night stream. Got it.
Amanda!
Chico.
Oh, really? That's unfortunate, Beef.
Can you roll me one? Tobacco.
Oh, yeah.
Chico.
Yeah, Natalia in here, she's also streaming a lot of Diablo 4 and Baldur's Gate.
Hold still.
I treated him like a kid again. We fought. I didn't want Chico to know. Kept it a secret. Somoza's Guardia chased us out of Nicaragua. Across the Rio San Juan. And we ended
Also,
up
there's a
here.
channel called Wang
The only
Gang.
reason we've been able
They
to
do a lot
keep
of
on
like
fighting.
multiplayer stuff, Overwatch, Fortnite and such.
Amanda.
The factory. You saw it?
The banana factory.
Always up for a chat.
A front.
Yeah, Natalia
It's
is
a
chatting a
drug
lot on
refining
her
plant.
streams.
The KGB set it up for us to run. We used the income to buy food and weapons. Mi viejo never said a word, but we all knew. Everyone except Chico. Everything we have, our weapons, our compass,
Oh no,
he
Ed.
brought it all together. We were going to rebuild our country. Rebuild Nika with our own hands. Even if we had to dirty our hands to do it. But it's all over.
Yeah, we can see a broken leg in here, I believe. Yeah,
Papa,
it's shattered in here.
I could never replace him. Now they've taken the plant from us too. There's no place left to regroup. No way to fight la revolución.
Here, I rolled you one.
What about you? You're going after that cargo?
Oh yeah, you can raid
Yeah.
twice.
Must be important,
Looks that
Yeah,
way.
Beef, actually I once raided twice
It
in one
looks
stream.
like it could be news.
Somehow. I'm not sure what I did. But yeah, if you rate and you didn't finish the stream, you can do it again.
Madre de Dios. No time to waste.
A small life hack.
Irasu. The transport route leads there. It must be where they're holding Chico and my compas too. Whenever Chico and I argue, he goes off to be
What
by
else did I
himself.
miss tonight?
That's why he knows more than anybody about their bases. He... Oh, Chico...
You're pretty worried about your baby brother.
This is why I'm not fit to be a leader.
Fine. It's a little bit out of my way, but just tell me where I need to go.
There's a prison up in the mountains. That's probably where he is.
A prison in the mountains.
You must do something for me. If you can't save Chico, I want you to ease his pain, end his humiliation. If he gives in, if he's about to sell out his compas, please, at least let him keep his honor.
That's a promise I can't make.
Why?
Amanda, we gave up our homes, but we're still alive. We're still fighting.
Yeah, thanks for the lure beef.
And there's always another reason to keep on living.
I feel alive again.
Amanda, join my unit until you've healed up.
Your unit?
Yeah,
Who are you? Why are you here?
I'm Snake. Serviente.
Snake? Could it be the great cacique has come to lead us?
Kaz, can you hear me?
MSF here.
One for recovery. She's wounded.
Acknowledged.
Kaz, the cargo on the barge. I was right. It's headed for the mountains.
You think that's where they're taking the nukes?
I'm sure of it. Let's move.
Alright. That was a pretty good boss fight. I thought I've messed it up, but it was very easy. Mech catcher. A? Really? 0 kills and A? So weird. Yeah, we got an APC. It's not Soviet actually. I did call it Soviet, but it's not. I believe it's US LAV. Okay.
Amanda's reached the plant.
Snake.
Amanda, how do you feel?
Some first helicopter ride. I'll be perfectly happy if it's my last.
As you can see, she's doing fine. I set Amanda up with her own frequency, so call her anytime you need to.
If you have any questions about American bases or mercenary units, or about El Frente, just ask. And please, do not forget my compas and Chico.
Don't worry.
It's good to be working with you, boss.
Snake, we can monitor her condition in sickbay. Remember to assign roles to any POWs you bring back to Mother Base. How this outfit gets built depends on who we assign to what jobs. That'll determine how Mother Base grows. It's one of your most important roles, boss.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, more base management, yay.
Boss, one more thing.
Or
Now
not yet.
what?
It's about sickbay. Naturally, we can use it for the sick or injured like we did with Amanda. But we can't expect people to get better without the proper treatment. So I figure we'll need a medical team for that. The number of team members and their abilities will determine how quickly the sick and injured heal. They can also monitor everybody's health.
Right. Prevention is the best medicine.
You got it. Remember to wash your hands often and gargle twice a day, boss.
If only I had the time.
Washing my hands? What? How dare you? Anyway, we have a sick bay now. We have Amanda with a broken leg. More people. Yeah. We have a lot of injured guys apparently. I guess they're all newbies. And we can see how a new platform is being built right now. He's not a medic. Okay, they are combatants. Let's see, do we have good medics in here? This guy is a good medic. This one's a decent... Well, they all kind of suck, most of them, but still, it's the best I can have right now. Yeah, I think we're good. I want to put this guy in the med bay. He's a good engineer. I'll keep him here for now. Okay. This guy's a good medic. And that's it. Amanda. She's being treated. Nothing we can do about it yet. Can't develop anything new. Oh yeah, here's our APC. An experimental assault personal carrier, believed to have been provided to CIA mercenary forces in secret as a part of some kind of a test. Anyway, there it is, the first boss on our service now. We can't use it yet though. Okay, next mission. Rescue Chico. More marksmanship challenges. Yeah, I will not do them.
Snake, the nukes appear to have left the coastal marshes and reached the mountains around Irazu. But without a guide, it's gonna be tough tracking those things in the mountains. So we need you to infiltrate one of their bases, a prison facility.
I hope nothing's happened to Amanda's brother.
I hear ya. There may be other Sandinistas held there too. To bring them back safely to MSF, use the Fulton recovery system. As I'm sure you know from experience, it's completely harmless. After all, you won't have time to sit there and convince every single one of them to join.
One other thing, Snake.
Amanda.
Those CIA bastards confiscated some of the houses in the village. Chico's got to be inside one of them.
Houses, huh? How do I tell which ones?
When they took over the houses, they installed new front doors for security purposes. The new doors are blue, with peepholes, so you can see what's inside.
Blue doors. Got it.
You're getting close to the end of the transport route. Good luck, Snake.
Yeah, I think we can get extra items in here if we look for every door.
Areas with a distinct dry season, like the Pacific coast, have tropical dry forests. During the dry season, the trees drop their leaves. It gives you a clearer view, but at the same time, there are fewer places to hide. So be careful.
Sounds dull.
It is not really. A lot of trees flower during the dry season, including my favorite, the tabebuia. It has these amazingly vivid yellow flowers.
Hello, Hildy's Nuts. Thank you for joining.
Costa Rica has several active volcanoes, Irazu being one of them.
That's where Camino de Lava comes from, huh?
The tropical dry forests around here are quite different from our rainforests. They lose their leaves in the dry season. Tropical forests are not all thick jungles. A few of them even have cacti. Some of Costa Rica's greatest assets are its diverse forests and natural landscapes.
Yeah, all good, Hill is nuts. How about you? I love this nickname.
Costa Rica got its first real railroads up and running about 100 years ago. Their primary purpose was to move coffee harvested in the Central Basin to the Caribbean coast.
They built railroads here 100 years ago? That's impressive.
It was even more difficult than you would imagine. Later, they started using the railroads for shipping bananas too. There still might be some branch lines around here.
Yeah, enjoy your pasta, Poogie. Doing good, just get home from trying out a new coffee shop, really. How was it?
Aldea de los Despiertos means Village of the Awake.
Weird name.
The area is littered with coffee fields, and there is a factory nearby. The villagers are fans of coffee, so...
Nah, they don't get much sleep, huh? They've got a sense of humor, all right.
I cannot believe they would take over a place like this and use it as a prison. It is unforgivable for both the CIA and the thugs they employ. All the villagers wanted was to live in peace. What gives the CIA the right to crush them like that?
They don't care about anyone's rights but their own. It's just the way some people are.
You really think so?
Don't worry. It just gives me the right to teach them a lesson.
Custom energy drink. What is that? I'm kinda curious. Love the smell of freshly grown coffee beans. I've never smelled it, probably. I know how coffee shops smell. Is it the same or different?
Amanda, how do I get to the prison camp?
First, head up the narrow mountain path. The path will gradually open up and you'll come to a fork in the road. Watch yourself up there. You'll be lower than the surrounding terrain, so if you head down the middle, you'll make for an easy target.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up.
Take the leftward path to reach the prison camp.
Coffee's love. I'm actually more into tea lately, because I've drank a lot of coffee back in a while. Oh, thank you, Natalia. Thank you for lurking, thank you for chatting. Enjoy the rest of your day.
What can you tell me about the prison camp?
Well, it used to be a village until they took control of it. It's a maze of paths, so watch out for soldiers on patrol.
I'll be sure not to stop and say hi.
Use the paths carefully, and you should be able to stay out of view.
Where are they holding Chico?
One of the houses, most likely. You can peek through the doors. Just press the action button when the icon appears. You could also listen to any sounds inside for clues.
Good idea.
Guards will still be on the move while you're looking inside. Make sure you don't get caught. And Snake.
I know. I'll bring him back.
Thank you. I know I can count on you.
Yeah, tea is good, and there are so many different variants of it. Like, lately I'm into oolong tea, Chinese oolong tea, pretty good stuff. But yeah, green tea is great, black tea is fine, but kinda got tired of it. The hibiscus or Carcade, I'm not sure how it's called in English, also good. Oolong is delicious, yeah. I agree with that. Do we have any new items? Nope. Oh, we have my favorite uniform now. Could equip analyzer as well. Luna's good, really like lemongrass and ginger. Oh yeah, green tea with ginger is amazing. Green and peach. Don't think I've tried anything like that. Yeah, I like to like change the tea I drink every day, basically.
Survival.
I have a few different packages at my apartment, and I always rotate them. One day is some milk oolong, the other one is a green tea with ginger or a regular green tea. Not a big fan of Earl Grey, actually. I guess I got tired of it or something. There used to be a tea place by you that had a samurai chai and some white tea. Isn't white tea like very expensive? I've never drank white tea. I believe it's supposed to be like the best you can get. Bergamot. Yeah, bergamot is cool stuff as well. Where am I? Oh, it's a pretty straightforward area. I think I remember it. I think it's the one with the snipers, and I don't have thermal goggles, so it may be a bit tough. Pretty quiet for now.
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
Oh, there's the guy. I also like when tea has some berry flavors added, like blackberry.
Recovery helicopter is complete.
How didn't that miss? Got lucky. You used to grow your own Camellia sinensis? I'm not sure I've heard about it. Is it tea or a herb? You can also like boil and stuff and drink. Chamomile is good. Maybe I should look into it.
Onboard helicopter. That basin will leave you completely exposed. If I were the enemy, I'd position snipers there.
Yes, snipers. You're right, cuz. You're goddamn right. Oh, there's a wiki article. Great. Good relaxing tea. So it is actual tea. Yeah, I'll look into it later. I'm more into energizing teas. Lately, at least. It's a tea tree. Yeah, but does it grow tea leaves, right? And you used to grow your own green tea. How hard is it to maintain it? Like, did you just water it, or you had to do some extra stuff? 'Cause it doesn't sound like something you can easily grow.
Sniper, better be careful.
Not
if you
hard.
don't want your
Oh
head
yeah,
blown off.
true. I guess in Florida it should be easy.
Nothing here.
Probably you can put a stick in the ground and it's gonna grow into a tree or something. Composting. Oh yeah, composting, sure.
You won't get up there alone. With some help, maybe?
Nothing here.
Oh, sniper is up there.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Got him. Your climate is like India, where they grow. Damn it, that's a very warm climate, I guess. And probably wet, right? Probably wet. What am I supposed to do? Okay, we have only one way. Oh, Oh, it's a final area already. Yeah, I also like hibiscus tea, a red one.
Chico's in one of these
It's like
houses.
very sour tea.
Snake.
Doesn't really have much flavor, at least not the one I drink, but the sourness from time to time is very nice, very welcome.
To check inside a house, press the action button in front of the door.
Who's there?
And how many times in a year could you actually collect the leaves from it, Poogie?
Not this one.
Is it only one time or more? I'm slowly running out of food. I think we have a prisoner somewhere around this area. I think we need this door, but I will not open it just yet. So we may have some more interesting stuff around this area. Or maybe this door. Guy's looking right here. Can I? Damn it. Oops. How did that miss?
Locked up in one of the houses here. Find him.
A few leaves dried out and crushed. Goes a long way. Oh right, you need to dry them after you collect it. And fertilize and stuff, yeah. It's a whole process. It's a whole science to grow and produce tea leaves.
Praise.
Get down. Otherwise the older leaves produce black. A lot of ritual, yeah. I mean, probably you can make it quicker,
Supposedly the house is being
but
used
quality
to
is
hold
gonna be
prisoners,
lower,
have
I
been
guess.
fitted with blue doors.
Chico, is that you?
You can only pick green tea when they're freshly sprouted. Oh, they go black, okay. I missed this one.
Who's there?
Chico, it's me.
Joy.
But harvest most of the year with
that
4
photographer.
plants. That's a lot.
That's right. A war photographer.
Huh? I thought you were here for the birds.
Yeah, the bird's the battlefield.
Whoa. Is that chess? Can I see it? Wow, the same kind of chair used.
You can't keep it, kid. Here, have these instead.
Those photos. Huh. Oh no, Amanda!
She's safe. Don't worry.
You sure?
We're patching her up back at my place.
She's hurt?
I said, don't worry. It's just a broken leg.
You got any cigarettes? Hey, cigar, huh? Hey!
Not for kids. Chico, do you know where they took the cargo?
Cargo? What cargo?
Let me rephrase that. How do they get stuff from the coast up here?
Oh, that I can tell you. When the cargo gets to the harbor, they first send it up the marshes on a barge. Then, they load it onto a jungle train past the banana plantation and transport it by rail. The train stops here. When it gets to the train terminal past the coffee plantation, they reload it again. This time onto a truck, which disappears into a tunnel heading toward the mountains.
Disappears? Chico, what's on the other side of that tunnel?
Nobody knows. None of our compas ever got close enough. He's protected by a spirit.
Spirit?
Yeah, a giant monster. El Basilisco.
The king of snakes.
No, really, I saw it. I was camping up there one day, and just as I was waking up around dawn, I heard this loud noise. I opened my eyes and saw an enormous shadow. Must have been 30 bara at least. He was walking, on legs as big as trees.
Where did you see it?
At the terminal near the tunnel, but I only saw it that one time.
What exactly were you doing there?
Well, me and my sister got into a fight.
And you just happened to go camping.
You know, their train should be arriving at the place I saw El Basilisco right about now.
Is it far?
No, really. Go past the coffee plantation, and it'll be to the north. What are you chasing?
Something that could keep the world in balance. Or destroy it.
Huh?
I heard that place was a narcotics plant before those guys took it over. But you already knew that, didn't you? Look, I get it. Even revolutionaries need to pay the bills. Still, must be tough for a kid like you to swallow.
You're damn right it is. The route they use to transport stuff is the same one mi viejo used to smuggle drugs. He sold the drugs to the Norte Americanos and used the profits to fund the army. They tried to keep it hidden from me.
Is that why you went camping?
Yes. I managed to sneak into the plant a few times and I tried to set it on fire. Everyone treats me like a child. I couldn't stand it anymore. I'm not a kid, I'm 12.
Couldn't do it though, could you? Chico, growing up means choosing how you're gonna live your life. To do the right thing, you sometimes have to leave the things you care about behind. Parents, family, your homeland.
But mi viejo. Papa.
Chico, look at the photos.
Mi viejo.
He's gone, but there's one thing you don't ever leave behind. Your memories. Keep them safe. You want to get out of here, Chico?
I do, but...
Come back with me. Your sister's waiting for you.
I can't go back. I can't face everybody.
You told them where your compas are. I see. Nothing to be ashamed of. Pain gets the better of us all.
I wish I was dead.
Okay then. I'll put you out of your misery.
What?
Any last words? Shoot. You are only going to kill a man. I just wasted a bullet. Don't waste your life. Listen to me, Chico. You died here today. You understand? You're hombre nuevo. A new man. Now, give that new life to me.
Huh?
Fight with me, little soldier. Show me how strong you really are. Dry your tears, then promise me one thing. No smoking until you get older. Remember, real heroes are never as polished as the legends that surround them.
You got it, boss.
Snake is fine.
What's that? Ah!
Yeah, hello Star-Lord. Thank you for joining. And yeah, unfortunately this game is not very famous, but it should be. This is the real Metal Gear Solid 5, not Phantom Pain. Hey, really? Damn it. This one even had a co-op. But unfortunately it was made for PSP. That's the downside, and probably the reason why it wasn't very popular and very famous.
Snake, Chico made it over.
Snake!
Chico, you made it.
Made it. Don't give me that. You say you're gonna give me a new life, and then you nearly kill me.
I take it you didn't enjoy the trip.
What's the big idea? Dragging me off in a balloon. I might as well have taken a Calibri.
At least you got a nice view. Or are you afraid of heights?
Whatever. I just wish you would explain it to me first.
Would you have agreed to go if I did?
Thank you for saving us, Snake.
Amanda, a word of advice.
What?
Stop treating him like a child.
Yes. Yes, I know. You're right. I shouldn't.
Amanda, you're coming back after your leg heals, right?
Of course. We still have work to do.
We, huh? Are you sure you've got Chico's future in mind when you say that?
What do you mean? We're sworn to our father's cause, to helping the revolution succeed.
Revolution or no revolution, you pick up a gun and sooner or later you're going to hell. Are you prepared for that?
I am. If the alternative is giving up the country I love, I'll take hell.
Really? Well then, you're gonna have to stop treating Chico like a brother and start treating him like a soldier.
You're right.
Welcome to hell.
Snake, can I ask you a favor?
Shoot.
You find any prisoners from El Frente, you bring them back alive. Cause...
You're trying to make amends for talking.
Not just that. Because they're compas.
All right. But first, I've got to catch up to that cargo.
I'll do whatever I can to help. Call me if there's anything you need to know about the area.
And what?
Let me know if you encounter any wildlife you've never seen before.
Never seen before? What, like that basilisco you were talking about?
I'm talking about UMAs.
UMAs?
You know, like ancient dinosaurs or legendary monsters. One day, I'm going to be a hunter.
Is that right? Okay, sure.
If you want to know more, I'm happy to tell you.
Right. I'll be in touch, Chico.
Okay, Snake. The enemy's cargo is headed for the next outpost, a rail terminal.
Chico says no one's ever set foot past there.
Their main base is probably on the other side of that tunnel. Unless we catch those spears before reaching it, they'll be in enemy hands. You've got to stop them. Hurry, Snake. Boss, I had an idea. Listen to this.
Let me guess. You want to start running ads in the local gossip rags?
Please, what do you take me for? I thought that with all the new guys we've got, we should get an intel team going. We'd send agents around the country to scout out different locations. That way we're better prepared, no matter where we end up.
That's actually not a bad idea.
They could probably develop recon equipment for us too. We could also have them transport goods and direct the mother base support strikes. You can send an item to a co-op teammate from the delivery menu.
Finally. They stopped talking. Yeah, this game has a lot of dialogues. And it's actually kind of the best content in this game. The audio tapes and stuff. But yeah, that's a lot of listening. And we got an intel team. Support supply marker, that's the good stuff. If we run out of ammo or resources, we can summon them from the base with this thing. Oh, we don't have enough food. Okay. Need to do something about it. Okay. Chico is gonna go into an intel team. It's a medic. Yeah, we need to solve our food situation. guy looks like a combatant. Do I need them though? Can I just put him into R&D for now? Yep. Better smoke grenades. Medicine. This guy's an engineer, another one. It's a medic. Yeah, let's see if we can find more guys for the mess hall. Not here. Cars. Cars could do it. Okay. I believe we have solved our food problem. Hopefully. How's Amanda doing? Not great. Still needs some healing. Can unlock C4. Another analyzer level. 20k. I think I'll hold it for now. Okay. Receive gifts from other players. We don't need it. Wait. Do I need intel? I forgot. Do I need if I don't play multiplayer? Let's put Chico into mess hall for now. This guy will stay here, I guess. Okay. Do we even have any interesting side missions yet? Marksman challenges are boring. Classified document retrieval. There we go. Obtain all top secret enemy documents and technical data located at the sorting shed in Banana Fruta de Oro. Sorry for butchering Spanish.
Here's a rundown of your mission. This one's perfect for a warm-up. Nice and easy. Don't let yourself get lazy, though. Stick to it and get the job done.
Okay. Nothing new. What do we need for it? Probably not much. Okay. Oh, the guard is right here. There's another one. Okay. Looking good so far. Oh, there's the document. Found it. RPG2 design specs.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
So we have another anti-tank weapon. And I don't remember if it's better than the law launcher we already have.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Do I even need to loot these guys if I ult on them?
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard
I
helicopter.
think it would be logical if people at the base would stream them. Oh, squares, another camouflage. Variation of jungle fatigue camouflage, okay. Oh, someone heard me. Or saw. That's not cool. No, actually it's good, he's gonna come this way. I'll easily get rid of him. There he goes. Okay. think we have one more document. It's clear. Yeah, there we go. Oh, two more, really? I think I've missed one somewhere before. Yeah, one more. Where could it be? Definitely missed this one. I bet it's in a room where we have started. Or not. Okay, never mind. There it is.
Okay, you're done with that area. Head for the goal.
And I have to run all the way back. Amazing.
Mission complete. Great job.
Hey, I guess it's because I ran around for too long. Report from R&D team. Got C4 and RPG. No, we need to craft RPG, right? Yeah. Let's go for it. So now the real mission. Pursue the jungle train.
Snake, according to Chico, the nuclear materials will be loaded from a train and onto a truck at a rail terminal near the eastern foot of Irazu. If we can't cut him off at that terminal, we'll be in a world of hurt. Hurry, Snake.
La CIA has taken control of this coffee factory too, all to produce its drugs. It was famous once for its fine beans.
Cafe tal aroma encantado. Enchanting aroma, huh?
See, once we have thrown the mercenaries out of Costa Rica, I know it will make wonderful coffee again. And then you must come and try some, Snake.
Sounds great. I wouldn't mind a cup of joe after all this is over. Oh, wait.
What is wrong?
No, I just remembered this guy I knew who wasn't big on coffee. English. Get rid of that muddy water and get a cup of black tea down your gob, he'd say.
That is too bad for him. It is delicious.
That was a nice impersonation from Snake.
As I said before, building railroads in Costa Rica was a dangerous job. A lot of men died, and sometimes they stopped work altogether. This is one of those places. They had to cut through steep terrain, so when they finally made it through, they just built the rail terminal right there. And that is why they named it
El Cadalso. The gallows. Charming. I'm surprised the construction money didn't dry up the way things were going.
Actually, it did, but the bananas helped complete it, so they say.
You mean the energy the workers got from eating bananas? Well, I suppose they do have plenty of vitamins and...
No. I meant the money they got to finish it came from exporting bananas.
Oh.
But one thing is for certain. The owners of the railroads expanded into the banana trade after construction was completed. That was the start of banana cultivation in Costa Rica.
Only 8 more hours. Good luck with this, Poogie.
Amanda, do you know the way to the rail terminal?
Remember the locomotive by the fork in the road before the village?
Yeah, back in the jungle.
Follow the train tracks from there, and you'll come to the terminal. But there's a plant along the way.
Disguised as a coffee factory?
Yes, it is their drug refining plant. La CIA controls it now. Cutting through there is the shortest way, but it'll be crawling with soldiers. If you want to go around...
No, forget it. If that's the shortest way, that's the way I'll take. Besides, it's one of their bases. It'll be good intel.
Very good. A number of guards at the plant are positioned on high walkways. Be sure to study their movements before you advance.
Or I could just snipe them first.
The plant's layout is another maze, I'm afraid. Stay cool. Make your way out of the plant and you'll arrive at the terminal.
You know a lot about this place.
What are you saying? I've been there before, when the KGB ran it, yes. But it is not as if I enjoyed it.
No, I just meant you know a lot about how the enemy works.
I hope so. Anyway, did you talk to Chico about the terminal?
He said it's where they transfer the cargo onto trucks.
Meaning the facility is of considerable importance to them. Don't get careless.
I won't.
By the way, I've heard of a shortcut that cuts straight to the coffee factory, to the east of the village. But I've never used it myself. Check it out if you're interested.
Thanks for the tip.
Okay, is that it? Oh, we have Chico.
The supply staging point is at the eastern foot of Irasu. There's a rail terminal there. They'll probably transfer the nuke from the train onto a truck.
Gotcha. I'll have to catch them while they're moving the cargo.
But you might run into El Basilisco. Keep your eyes peeled, Snake.
An 80-foot-tall walking behemoth. The CIA's new weapon?
Could be. Too bad it's not actually a dinosaur. I think they're testing it up at the base on top of the mountain.
I met a guy in Russia who described it as a metal gear linking infantry and artillery.
Metal Gear.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Like maybe it's connected to everything that's happening here somehow.
The nukes? You don't think...
What else could it be? If it is up there, I'll just have to improvise. Either way, I won't know until I get there.
Watch your back, Snake.
Metal Gear? No way. Not in my Metal Gear game. Okay, I think we're fitted pretty well.
The train terminal is on the other side of the coffee factory. Head for the factory first. To get to the coffee factory, you'll first need to backtrack to the fork in the road.
Footsteps!
Nope. You've heard nothing? Oh, there he is. I don't like the spot. We're kind of surrounded. And the guy's close.
I know I saw something.
No, you didn't. I think he left already. Still close. And there he is. Okay, where am I supposed to go?
Room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
Okay, we have to backtrack a bit.
Fulton recovery
But
subject
first,
confirmed onboard helicopter.
I want to check this place. Can I get this guy? Pretty far. Easy.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete. Fulton recovery
wanna
subject
touch this one.
confirmed onboard helicopter.
Okay, to the left.
There's a coffee factory to the northeast.
And we have a sniper
Beyond that
here.
is a train terminal.
Where is he? Is he above? Oops. I didn't see this guy. Oh, he's right here. Sniper. Get down. Yeah, just leave this area. Nothing to do in here. Okay. Don't remember this path. We may have some item in here. Because we couldn't get here from the other side. There's a fence. I believe we can get through it only if we play in co-op. Which, yeah. Another love box, okay. Yeah, if you play in co-op, one person can get in a box and the other one can climb on it and get through this fence, this wall. So I believe this is the factory, the coffee factory we've heard about before. For a second I thought I will not get through the fence. Ah, there's a prisoner. Should I take this guy with me or not? Nope.
Enemies close
No.
by.
Barely got him. Okay, a prisoner.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Did I have to get rid of this guard? Anyway. So yeah, we have a bunch of snipers in here. Not snipers, but guys on the high ground, like this one. I believe we don't really have to get rid of them. We can just walk by. There's one more up there. There's this guy looking. And this way. They're clear to go. Yeah, that's pretty easy. Those guys are kinda blind. Especially while they walk from one spot to another.
Pass through the coffee factory to reach the train terminal.
So there's a guard, there's another prisoner, and I have only 2 Fultons. 2 prisoners, okay, good. Should be okay.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed on board
I hope it's the last one. Should I climb this way? I think I should go to another ladder. I have more camera control over here. There's the guard. Oh no, one is coming here. Okay. There's one more, but maybe I'll sneak through. I've lost him. Just in case. Yeah, I believe we are done with this mission. For the most part. Yeah, next boss fight. Oh, it's not a boss fight yet. Okay. Should have
Looks like we're
smokes.
just in time. Neutralize all enemies and secure the train.
What was that?
I think I messed up a bit. Yeah, looks like it. Damn it. Don't miss. Are we good? No, one more guy. Damn it, don't miss!
Hey!
Down. Okay, I think we're good. Or not. Game? I don't have Fulton's game. Do we have more guards? That's strange. No, okay. Just had to wait for a minute.
Check out the cargo.
Nukes.
Yes, this is the second boss, T-72. Let's see if I can get him non-lethally. Oh, what is the rank? A, damn it. Why A? I think it was quick enough. Oh, we got M60. The machine gun. Let's go to Mother Base and prepare. RPG, M60, new people. Ooh, he's an engineer. This guy's all around world. Okay, R&D team. Oh, we get upgraded ration. That's good. Wolverine. He's pretty good at anything. another one. Okay. Combatant. Pretty bad one. I don't know, do I need intel? Oh, I need intel. Okay, never mind. Chico, you're going back into intel team. Where is he? Where's Chico? Okay. So you need intel team after all, even if you don't play multiplayer. We need smoke grenades. I don't need solid magazine. Machine gun, I don't know. Ration. It's pretty expensive, I don't have enough resources. What is... oh, radar. Okay, no resources for the radar as well. I guess let's get them 60 for now. Okay, let's see. I think it's doable to get this tank non-lethally at this level. Oh, we have Fulton recovery mission, but I think it's for the next time. Let's do a tank battle.
That's an enemy tank unit. Either neutralize the soldiers or destroy the tank. Get them.
An enemy tank. Is there somewhere you can hide, boss?
There are train cars, but they won't hold up against a gun like that.
Even a freight train? Incredible.
But they keep me out of sight. Temporarily.
Use them to look for an opportunity to hit its treads or the fuel tank at the back. But
don't forget about that gun, huh?
Or the soldiers. They may try to flank you.
Right.
You can also stop it by taking out all the soldiers. You can do it, Snake.
Of course we can. Easy. It's just a tank. What could go wrong? Okay, do I need an RPG? Guess I can take it just in case. To be sure. And I think we're good to go. So let's get this tank. Alright, equip smokes. Oh, this guy's driving
Don't worry
here.
about the tank. Just focus on the troops.
How do I avoid them?
They haven't seen you yet. Perfect. Now's your chance.
Okay, wait. Oh, I can climb this ladder, I didn't know. No, get down, Snake, damn you. Okay. Oh, no, they're close. Will you stop, please?
Check it out! Roger! Enemies close by.
Oh, really? I think I messed up. Another smoke?
Enemies close
Really?
by. All around!
Oh no, yeah, I messed up. Still doable.
Move in!
Don't move in. Oh, he killed their own, I think. Or not yet. Okay, we are fighting. Where did you come from? No, don't fire. I have your guy in here. Oh! That's gonna be painful. Okay, I'll have to kill people, I guess. Whoa! I forgot about this. Whoa, don't do it. I'm too close, don't shoot. Damn it. Let's fool on whoever we can. Damn you. Get up, Snake, get up.
Automatically recover life when it reaches 0.
How do I use rations? I forgot. That's how. And officer is still not out. Where are the soldiers? I probably should summon this stuff. No, 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 no. Don't fire. Okay, good.
They've okayed the request for support. They're sending out a cardboard box as we speak.
I can't see his friends. Okay. Oh, weak spot. No, I've missed weak spot. Where is he? No ammo. Let's pick it up. Okay, leader is out. You can try to shoot him. No, no, don't fire. Let's throw out some smokes. All the smokes, let's go. No, I'm on you. What happened? How did it happen? Okay, it got damaged a bit, but I've managed.
Bring him in.
My tank now. It's probably gonna be B or C. Let's take a look. A. Not too bad, I thought it was gonna be worse. I have been awarded a new codename, Butterfly. Title given soldiers who mainly use short-range weapons and favor taking down enemies with non-lethal force. Let's forget I blew up a few people with RPG. Capture tank. Mosin Nagant. That's a non-lethal sniper rifle. That's the good stuff. Okay.
Snake, the truck is headed up the mountain road past the tunnel.
So it was nukes after all.
What now? Their main base is up ahead.
I better hurry after them then.
But...
Kaz, if I don't get moving, it'll be too late.
All right. I guess you never did let dangerous assignments or risk aversion get in your way.
How do I get inside the mountain? I can forget about the tunnel.
Yeah, the tank took care of that.
Any other routes?
Why don't I let a local expert take over?
Snake, you need a way into the mountain?
Yeah, got one.
Let's see. Do you remember that precinct I was in?
In the village, right?
Right. Go back to the village and head north. There is a bridge that connects to the mountain road. It crosses over a gorge. That's probably the best way. But there is a little problem. The path heading north from the village is barricaded. You might have to break through.
Got it.
The heart of Irasu. That's where the enemy's base has got to be, Snake. And maybe...
Let me guess. The Basilisco.
You don't believe me, do you?
No, I mean, we'll have to see.
Snake, Irazu features a number of crater lakes. The Odeberg government had planned to use those lakes to construct hydroelectric plants as one of its big state development projects. The project was scrapped, but there's still a small opening at the bottom of the lake.
Meaning?
I checked the satellite imagery, but didn't see anything man-made, which means they probably built a base inside the mountain. Could just be a storage igloo for explosives, or maybe some kind of research facility.
What do they hope to accomplish by bringing the nukes there?
First things first, get past that barricade north of the village. Looks like the only way through is the noisy way. You'll have to blow it up.
Okay, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. Let's roll the credits and raid someone, probably teabagging. Raid, yeah. A gun. We'll do all of that on the next stream. Okay, time to roll credits. Yeah, thanks to everyone for being here. Oh, Meta, hello. Thanks for the lurk, Meta. I'm finishing. Yeah, thank you. Enjoy your stream as well. Probably will join you. I kind of have also been lurking, but anyway. Yeah, thanks to everyone. Thanks to Pasta and Crimson Beefcake for the raids. Thanks to everyone for chatting. Thanks to Poogie, Mato, to Star-Lord, to Heal These Nuts. Oh yeah, thanks to Teabagging for the follow as well. So yeah, let's roll and raid. We'll watch also this stream. Well, thank you, Meta. Let's shout out Meta. So yeah, again, thanks to everyone. It still didn't raid. Yeah, let's raid Teabagging. He's playing Alan Wake 2. People love this game. So yeah, thanks to Lunar Bandit, to Natalia, to Mato. Yes, have a good one and take care.